Hello everyone, and welcome back. In a world that constantly throws challenges our way, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But what if you had a blueprint, a set of core habits, to conquer those obstacles and build a more resilient, powerful you? Today, we're diving deep into 5 foundational habits that can fundamentally change how you approach your life, fix your problems, and unlock your true potential. This isn't just about quick fixes. It's about building a new foundation. Let's get started. It all begins with the battlefield inside your own head. Mastering your mind is the first and most critical step on this entire journey. Far too many of us become prisoners of our own problems, resorting to complaints and whining as a first response TC's a trap. This habit of complaining doesn't solve anything. In reality, it only magnifies the issues, making them seem even more insurmountable. It also subtly diminishes your own sense of power. You're telling yourself that you are a victim of your circumstances, not the master of them. The true measure of a person is found in their ability to handle problems effectively and with a level head, not in the noise they make. If you find yourself faltering when dealing with even minor obstacles, you are diminishing your own potential and capacity for growth. Your mind is, without a doubt, your single most potent weapon. It can build empires, or it can tear everything down from the inside out. Failure to govern this weapon, to direct its power, will inevitably lead to a cascade of self-inflicted problems. Your thoughts dictate your actions. Think about that. Your thoughts are the blueprint for your reality. What you dwell on is what you will ultimately create and experience. If you do not rule your mind, it will absolutely rule you. There is no middle ground. No truce to be found in this internal battle. An untamed mind will steer you toward destructive habits. It craves the path of least resistance, which is rarely the path of growth. It will pull you into unproductive activities, endless scrolling, and distractions that rob you of your focus and your future. Mindfulness is the key. It is the practice of reining in those chaotic thoughts and anchoring yourself firmly in the present moment. It's about focusing on what is right in front of you, the here and now, not the anxieties of the future or the regrets of the past. It's also about accepting your emotions and thoughts without judgment. Observe them as they pass, like clouds in the sky. This observation creates space. It gives you a moment to choose your response rather than simply reacting out of pure impulse. This is not a quick fix. You won't master your mind in a single day. It is a foundational practice. Like building muscle in the gym, you must understand that your mind's power is truly immense. It is capable of profound creation and just as capable of total destruction. You must take charge. Your entire life's trajectory, everything you hope to achieve, depends on your ability to become the master of your thoughts. This is the bedrock upon which all other habits are built. Without mental control, your efforts in other areas will eventually crumble. So, the first challenge is internal. Before you conquer the world, you must conquer the space between your own ears. Start by noticing your thought patterns. When do you complain? When do you feel overwhelmed? Awareness is the first step to change. Replace the complaint with a question. What is the one small thing I can do about this right now? Shift from passive to active. This small shift begins to rewire your brain, training it to seek solutions instead of just identifying problems. It's a daily discipline. Every morning, set the intention to be the ruler of your mind, not its servant. You'll be surprised how quickly this changes your perception. Problems that once seemed massive become manageable challenges. This is the essence of resilience. It's not about avoiding problems, but about knowing you have the mental fortitude to handle them. Your mind becomes a fortress, a source of strength and clarity that protects you from the chaos of the outside world. You stop magnifying your issues and start magnifying your ability to solve them. This is the first vital transformation. It's the difference between being a leaf, tossed in the wind, and being the wind itself, directing your own course. This mental strength will be your anchor as we move on to the next habits, which require focus and sustained effort. Remember to control your thoughts, or your thoughts will control you. This is the non-negotiable first rule. It's the silent battle you must win every single day. It's the foundation for a life of purpose and power. Your potential is locked behind the door of your own mental discipline. It's time to find the key and open it. So, let's begin that practice today. Observe, accept, and then consciously direct your thoughts toward solutions. This isn't about positive thinking. It's about accurate, productive thinking. It's about seeing reality and deciding how to act. This deliberate control is the core of what it means to be a mature, effective individual. It's your primary responsibility. You'll feel a new sense of calm and capability begin to grow within you. A quiet confidence that you can handle what comes. This is the true starting point. Master this, and the other pieces of the puzzle will begin to fall into place. This habit alone can revolutionize your experience of life, turning you from a reactor into a creator. The external world is a reflection of your internal state. Fix your mind and you begin to fix everything else. This practice of mental governance is the source code for success. Everything else is just an application that runs on top of it. You are the programmer of your own mind. It's time to stop letting it run buggy, outdated software. Start debugging your thoughts. Delete the lines of code that tell you you're a victim. Write new code of empowerment. Write code that says, I am in control, I seek solutions, and I am resilient. Run this program daily. This is the essence of mental strength. It is a skill, not a gift. It is forged in the fires of daily practice. This mental clarity is what allows you to see the world as it is and make effective decisions, free from emotional distortion. It stops you from making decisions based on fear, anger, or despair. You learn to act from a place of centered strength. This is the power you unlock when you decide to rule your mind. It is the first and most important habit. It's the habit that makes all the other habits possible. It's the engine that will drive you forward. Without it, you are building your life on a foundation of sand. With it, you are building on solid rock. This is your first priority. Dedicate yourself to this practice and watch as the world around you begins to change. You stop being overwhelmed. You start becoming the person who can handle the overwhelm and find the path through. This is a journey from chaos to order, and it starts with the single most powerful tool you possess, your mind. You are the only one who can do this work. No one can master your mind for you. The responsibility is yours alone. Accept this responsibility with gravity and commitment. It is the ultimate act of self-possession and power. It's the silent work you do every day that no one else sees, but everyone will see the results of. This is the true meaning of ruling your mind. It's about deliberate, conscious control over your internal state. This control gives you freedom. Freedom from impulse, freedom from reactivity, and freedom from your own worst tendencies. It allows you to be the person you want to be, consistently, not just on the days you feel good. This is the path to becoming a more resilient, effective, and powerful version of yourself. It is the essential first step to fixing the problems in your life, big and small. It all starts here, in the quiet, unseen battlefield of your own mind. Win the war here, and you win everywhere else. This is the first key. Now, let's talk about this second, and how it applies to the external world. The second habit is about building your resources. We have to be realistic about the world we live in. This habit is simple, but not easy. Make money. This is a vital aspect of being a truly effective individual. We must move past the comforting lies we are sometimes told about money and face reality head-on. While it is absolutely true that money cannot buy happiness, it does solve the problems that are caused by a lack of it. Money eliminates the financial burdens and stresses that can drag you down, cloud your mind, and limit your options. In a world where currency is the primary medium of exchange, a lack of financial stability can render you powerless. It's crucial to view making money as one of your primary responsibilities, especially as a provider and a builder. Some people deflect their own financial struggles by repeating empty phrases like money is the root of all evil, or they'll say money doesn't bring happiness as a way to justify their own lack of financial progress. These are just coping mechanisms. They are stories people tell themselves to feel better about their situation. Do not fall into that trap. Do not adopt a belief system that justifies failure. Face the reality of the system. Mastering the art of making money, of providing value and being compensated for it, is essential for your personal growth. It is never too late to start learning. It's never too late to improve your financial situation and financial literacy. This isn't about greed. It's about capability. It's about having the resources to build, to protect, and to be free. Money is a tool. It is a form of stored energy that you can direct toward your goals. Having it gives you options. It gives you the option to leave a job you hate, to support your family, to build your dreams. It removes a massive source of stress and anxiety, freeing up your mental bandwidth to focus on bigger problems. Don't let anyone shame you for wanting to be financially successful. It is a worthy and necessary pursuit. It is a key part of the masculine framework, to be a provider, a builder, and a source of stability. So, commit to learning. Read books on finance. Learn a high-income skill. Start a side business. Take responsibility for your financial future. No one is going to come and save you. It is entirely up to you. This is the second habit. Take your financial life as seriously as you take your mental health. They are deeply interconnected. Financial stress will destroy your mental peace faster than almost anything else. Build your resources. Build your capability. This is the second pillar of a strong and resilient life. Now, let's move to the third habit, which is just as crucial. This one is about your physical vessel. We've covered the mind. We've covered resources. Now, the vessel, your body. The third habit, exercise. It's not vanity. It's vitality. Movement sharpens the mind. Focus rises. Stress fades. Every workout clears mental fog. You feel capable again. Exercise isn't punishment. It's purification. It cleans the inner noise. You don't need hours, just consistency. A walk, a few sets, done daily. Each session is a vote for strength. Proof you can do hard things. Discipline spreads everywhere else. Work, improvis, confidence grows. The body becomes your ally. Exercise shapes character, not just muscle. Strong body, stable mind. Weak body, scattered thoughts. Make movement non-negotiable. Enjoy it, but never skip it. This habit multiplies every other. It fuels focus and inner peace. Rule your body or it rules you. The fourth habit, eat natural food. What you eat decides how you perform. Avoid fake, lifeless fuel. You're a builder, not a child chasing sugar. Food builds your future self. Junk inflames and slows you. It's cheap gas for a high-end engine. Choose real food, meat, fruit, vegetables. Clarity follows clean fuel. Hunger can be your weapon. Fasting teaches control. You taste real food again. Cravings shift toward nourishment. Whole foods power clear thoughts. Aim for 80% natural, 20% treat. Not perfection intention. Eat to live, not to escape. Processed food steals energy. Natural food restores it. Respect your biology. Don't poison the engine. Eat real. Feel real. Energy rises. Mind sharpens. Discipline in food is discipline in life. Every meal proves self-control. You choose future over impulse. That choice builds self-respect. Self-respect builds strength. Your body obeys your command. Exercise builds the engine. Food fuels Italiano. Together they create stamina. Stamina becomes your edge. Power through routine, not hype. The fifth habit, focus on one problem. Execution is where everything fuses. Scatter kills clarity. Focus creates flow. Stop fixing everything at once. The mountain shrinks one step at a time. Write one clear task for tomorrow. Just one. Do it completely. Big goals break into small wins. Simplicity drives consistency. Clarity drives momentum. Momentum becomes victory. Consistency beats intensity. Discipline beats talent. Do one thing fully. 10x. Each win becomes foundation. This is how an unbreakable life forms. One task, one day, one decision. Power builds through rhythm. Mind, money, body, fuel. Focus your pillars. You have the blueprint. Now build and never stop. Let's dedicate time to the first habit. Rule your mind. It is the cornerstone of all change. Move beyond thinking positive to understanding your consciousness. Your mind is a tool, but many are used by it. Thoughts and emotions drag them around. To rule your mind creates separation. Observer versus observed. This is mindfulness. Noticing without identification. You are the sky. Thoughts are the weather. This perspective shift is real freedom. Complaints tie you to negative thoughts. Mindfulness lets you observe them instead. I am observing a thought about this problem. This gap is your power. Here, you choose. Engage or release. This choice is a muscle we get fierced. You'll fail, get dragged away, return again. Each return strengthens your mindfulness muscle. Foundational practice underpins all else. Untamed minds cannot diet. They cannot exercise. They cannot focus on one problem. All other habits depend on this first one. Start with 5 minutes a day. Sit. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Your mind will wander. That's normal. Notice it. Return to the present. Don't judge your performance. The act of noticing is victory. This rewires your brain, strengthens the prefrontal cortex. It calms the amygdala, reducing fear and reactivity. You are physically changing your brain to be resilient. This is neuroscience, not spiritual theory. Mental control is true masculinity. Calm under pressure, choosing response over reaction. Quiet, internal strength radiates outward. People notice your stability. You feel self-possession, unshakable peace. Rule your mind feel, but don't be ruled by emotion. Observe, honor, choose action, aligned with values. Highest form of human agency is available now. The daily practice is self-observation. Master your internal state. Don't be its slave. Most important battle you will ever fight. Your happiness, success, and peace depend on it. This is the first great habit. Next, the second habit, make money. Our relationship with money is emotional. Limiting beliefs sabotage success. Money is evil, or I don't deserve it, or excuses. Reprogram your thoughts about money. Money is neutral, tool and amplifier. If you are generous, it enhances generosity. If greedy, it amplifies greed. Responsibility. Be good. Acquire resources to amplify good. View money as a noble pursuit. Solve problems. Get compensated. Value creation drives wealth naturally. Goal. Become so valuable that money flows to you. Shift focus from taking to giving, from getting to earning. Commit to financial education. Read, learn, invest, save. Financial skill is essential for stability and peace. Control over money is self-care and responsibility. Let go of shame or guilt around financial success. Embrace wealth as a tool for impact. This is the mature, masculine approach to money. Build a fortress of security for yourself and loved ones. Win the mental game first. Worthy of wealth, money as tool. Then act practically. Learn, save, invest, build. Combined with a ruled mind, you become formidable. The third pillar, exercise daily. Exercise is as mental as physical. It's neural hygiene, clearing mental clutter. Movement forces present snow. Multitasking. Presence is an antidote to anxiety. Daily workouts teach discipline and toughness. Choosing to move builds identity and self-respect. Confidence spills into every area of life. Discomfort mastered daily becomes real power. Physical changes are bonus. Mental transformation is core. Consistency over intensity. Daily small acts. Build resilience. Now, let's dive deeper into the fourth habit. Eat natural foods and its impact on your mental state. The phrase "you are what you eat" is a profound biological truth. Your brain is built from the food you consume. The fatty acids, the amino acids, the vitamins and minerals in your food are the raw materials for your neurotransmitters. Serotonin, dopamine, all the chemicals that govern your mood and focus are synthesized from your diet. When you eat a diet of processed junk, you are giving your brain low-quality building blocks. It's like trying to build a skyscraper with cardboard and tape. It simply will not be stable. This is why a bad diet is so strongly linked to depression, anxiety, and brain fog. You are literally starving your brain of the nutrients it needs to function correctly. Eating natural foods means eating food that is as close to its original state as possible. It's the food of your ancestors. Meat, fish, eggs, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. These foods are new. They provide your brain and body with the high-quality materials they crave. The shift in your mental state when you clean up your diet can be staggering. It's like a fog lifting. Your thinking becomes sharper. Your mood stabilizes. Your baseline level of anxiety drops. This is not a placebo effect. This is just a properly fueled brain finally being able to do its job. The concept of eating with intention is key. It's moving from a reactive eater to a conscious eater. You stop eating just to satisfy a fleeting craving or an emotional impulse. You start eating to fuel your mission. You ask yourself, will this food make me better or worse? This, like mindfulness, creates a powerful gap between impulse and action. You are training your discipline muscle every time you choose the apple over the candy bar. And let's talk about the idea of hunger as a superpower. This is a radical concept in our overfed world. We have been taught to fear hunger, to snack constantly, to keep it at bay. But short-term hunger, as in intermittent fasting, has incredible benefits for the brain. It increases a protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as miracle grow for your brain. It helps you grow new neurons and protect existing ones. This is why you feel so sharp and focused when you are in a fasted state. Your brain is literally on. It's an ancient survival mechanism. When you were hungry, your brain needed to be sharp to go hunt. We can tap into this ancient power by simply skipping a meal or eating in a compressed time window. This practice also teaches you to differentiate between real, physical hunger and emotional, habitual hunger. You learn that you are not a slave to your cravings. You can feel hunger and still function at a high level. This builds immense mental fortitude and self-control. The 80-20 rule is about sustainability. This is not about being a perfect, joyless robot. It's about having a diet that is directionally correct. 80% of the time, you eat clean, natural foods. The other 20% of the time, you have the flexibility to enjoy a treat, guilt-free. This balance is what makes it a lifelong habit, not a short-term crash diet. So, the fourth habit is about building a high-performance brain and body through high-quality fuel. It's a foundational act of self-respect. It's a commitment to your own vitality. This, combined with the first three habits, makes you a truly formidable individual. Now, let's complete the picture with the fifth habit, one problem at a time. This is the practical operating system that runs on your new, upgraded hardware. You have a clear mind, a strong body, and abundant energy. How do you channel it? The human brain is, despite what we believe, a single-tasking processor. It cannot multitask. Effectively, when you think you're multitasking, you are actually context switching. You are rapidly switching your brain's focus between tasks, and this is incredibly inefficient. Every switch costs you mental energy and time. It's why you feel so exhausted at the end of a busy day. You were busy, but you weren't productive. You were just spinning your wheels. The habit of one problem at a time is the antidote to this modern epidemic of distraction. It is the practice of deep work. The ability to focus, without distraction, on a single, cognitively demanding task. This is the superpower of the 21st century. In a world full of distraction, focus is a priceless asset. The method of writing down one task the night before is so powerful because of its simplicity. It clears your mind before sleep. You don't have to lie awake worrying about your to-do list. You've already made the most important decision for the next day. When you wake up, you have a clear, unambiguous target. There's no friction. You don't waste your peak morning energy deciding what to do. Just do. This creates a win within the first hour of your day, which builds powerful momentum. Breaking down large problems is the second part of this. A goal like get in shape is it's too big. too vague. You don't know where to start, so you do nothing. You must break it down. My one task for today is to do 10 push-ups. That's it. Anyone can do 10 push-ups. It's so small, you can't not do it. But if you do 10 push-ups every day, that's 3,650 push-ups in a year. You will be in better shape. This is the power of small, consistent steps. It's the magic of compounding. This approach applies to everything. Start a business becomes research one competitor. Write a book becomes write 100 words. This method overcomes procrastination, which is just a form of overwhelm. It keeps you in a state of flow, of progress, of momentum. This is the practical habit that ties all the others together. Your clear mind habit 1 allows you to focus. Your physical energy habit stress and 4 gives you the fuel to execute. Your financial resources habit to give you the stability to think long term. And this 5th habit directs all that power toward a single, meaningful target. This is the complete system. This is the blueprint for taking control of your life. It's not complicated, but it's not easy. It requires discipline, but this discipline is the price of freedom. It's the work you do to earn the life you want. You are the architect of your destiny. These 5 habits are your tools. Start with 1. Pick the one you need most. Practice it. Master it. Then, add the next. Build your foundation, brick by brick. This is the path. It is simple. It is proven. And it is waiting for you. This is how you stop being overwhelmed and start becoming the master of your life. This is how you fix not just your problems, but the underlying system that creates them. You have the power to do this. It starts with a single choice. Make that choice today. Thank you so much for joining me today and diving into this blueprint for a stronger life. These 5 habits: ruling your mind, making money, exercising daily, eating natural foods, and tackling one problem at a time are a powerful system. They build on each other, creating a positive spiral of discipline, energy, and success. But it all starts with one small step. My question for you is, which one of these 5 habits resonates with you the most right now? Which one will you commit to starting, not tomorrow, but today? Let me know your thoughts and your commitment in the comments below. I read every one, and I'd love to hear your story. If you found value in this, I'd be grateful if you liked the video and subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.